I didn't think he did any good. The players were always injured. I didn't think they was motivated by him. And I've been a Wolves fan for over 50 years, and it's one of the worst teams I've known. But it's not Lambert's fault. It's probably a bit of mediocrity the last few seasons.
It was an up and down season. Beginning was shocking, but then he was starting to come good towards the end. So you can understand both sides of the story. You're trying to improve it. You're going for the new Portsmouth manager because they didn't want to risk a start to the season like they had before.
I think it was on the cards for a while. A lot of fans were discontented of basically mid-table mediocrity.
I think he probably should have gone, to be honest. I think he had enough chance to do better than he did do, and I think what's happening now, although we thought it started last season, I think what's about to happen is quite exciting.
What do you know about the new guy?
He's put ex-Portsmouth manager, got a good CV on him, so just had to wait and see. It's just like a Lambert, he had a decent CV, and we just see if he can handle the championship.
I've read about him, and we've got to give him a chance, and I think he's got to have a few weeks to bed down, but I think he might be okay. I've read about what he's done, and if that's part of his 5 years of history of being a coach, he might be okay.
His first Portuguese club, Rio Ave, seemed to do well at the beginning in Valencia, but then seemed to struggle afterwards. And the only minus thing about him, he does not stay long at a club. So if Wolves really want to get back up into the Premier League, they need a manager who will want to stay for more than 3-4 years.
I've looked at his record and he looks good. And if he gets getting the own backroom staff in as well is a big thing, because he obviously wasn't working the way it was, and if he brings his own guys in, I think that's a good thing. Hopefully it'll be a good season.
And Fosun, how do you think they're doing at the moment?
Yeah, we've got to accept them, because there's nobody else who wants to buy them. I think they'll get there in the end, and then they've got a good fan base, and we'll get there.
Oh well, I know they've played. They want to, within 5 years, they want to get middle of the Premier League, and then they'll. I think they're on about putting in another 300 million if that happens within 5 years.
They are going to put a lot of money into it, and if you want to go places in football, well, you'll need someone to put the money in. It's just how the club is going to be managed now in the future.